My main reason for choosing Chester was convenience, but it was also a university that I know had a reputation for in terms of education, and that's the field that I work in. So I felt that the course would have some relevance to the area in which I work in on a daily basis. And I'd also known about the university for a long time and knew about its reputation and quality of outcomes for its students. And actually my son's going to come here and do an undergraduate course next year. But particularly the course, in my role that I have, I do a lot of time coaching, and quite often I've not really realised why some of the techniques I'm working with are actually being very positive and why some of them aren't working, and looked at the course and felt that this would give me some sort of academic background and improve my knowledge of what's actually going on when coaching and mentoring people, and to actually refine and develop my practice so that I would become a better coach that would then help me work with my, I'll call them participants or coachees, to actually make them do a better job and improve their outcomes that they do. Because I work with schools, and it would be improving the outcomes for those children in those schools if they become better leaders. Area that I've really enjoyed has been being opened up to the writing that's out there and all the different authors, of which there are many, more than I realised, and working alongside other colleagues who are also in coaching but not in the same field as me. That's really allowed a richness and a depth of conversation in the seminar sessions and in the lecture sessions that have really developed my thinking and deepened my understanding of coaching in other aspects, and made me think about how I can take some of those techniques and use them in my world, and maybe hopefully share my ideas and concepts I'm using and adapting from what we're learning from the academic side into their fields as well. So I've really felt as though it's been a double-edged sort of improvement on myself and also in the way I practice. I think it's helping me reach my goals, because in my role it's all about helping schools that are in disadvantaged areas, and so the outcomes of children in those areas, it's going to really improve their life chances and help them move on to a better life and so on and so forth, and maybe break that cycle of deprivation that they're in. Because teachers and leaders in schools have a really, really important job in society. And if we're going to change society, then, make it better, then some of that is going to actually start in schools. So by becoming a better coach will help those leaders become better in their role, which may help them lead their teaching staff and other adults that they work with in schools to do a much better job and to do it more effectively. And that will mean that those teachers are perhaps happier in their roles, which will mean that the students will actually come out of school with maybe better qualifications and maybe greater life chances moving forward. So it's really about helping me use that precious time I've got with leaders in a really effective way, and making it sustainable, so that when they no longer work with me as a coach, they can carry on working effectively and maybe have developed some leadership habits which they can use in future professional development for themselves and advancement.